Okay, so I'm going to select my face, which I named Walt earlier on. And I'm going to go to the material editor. And for my first material, I'm going to go to the swatch box here next to the diffuse texture. Select bitmap. And I'm going to go and I'm going to find where I saved my texture. And in this case, I put it under that tutorial file, and there it is, tutorialskin.jpg. So I select that. And I'm going to use the button here to make it so that the map can be seen in the viewport. That's going to help me line it up and all that. And I'm going to apply it to that face. And there it is. But of course, it's not correctly lined up right now. So what I have to do is I have to map it. I've got to size it. So that's what I'm going to do. So now with this object that I have selected, what I'll do is I'm going to click on UVW map. Okay, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that you Darwin, shush. I'm hoping that you have some understanding of how to apply textures, but I'm going to go through it anyways. You go to the modifier list, click on UVW map, and I just click through all these because it's, for some reason, when I used to use Max 5, it would never work unless I click through all of them. I still do it out of habit. I don't know why. But I'm going to select my gizmo. So you see that the selection plane here, it's flat. It's not correctly aligned for this. What I want to do is I want to rotate it again with my angle snap on up here. I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees that way and 90 degrees this way. There we go. And you can see down below at the bottom of the screen there that it tells you how much you're rotating it. Now notice that this little line there is pointing up, and that the green side of that box is on the right. That's how I know that my texture is properly aligned to the direction I want it to show. And I'm just going to collapse this UVW map. Okay? So you see there's the texture. I'm going to go back to my modifier list and select Unwrap UVW. Under Parameters, I click on Edit. And here we go. So I'm just going to select all of that, and I'm going to use the freeform mode because that's really the easiest. I'll go up to the selecting the texture. I'll go Tutorial Skin. That's the one I want. Up in the corner. And there it is. And I know that I only want this wall to, say, use up this much of the texture. So all I do is I use the freeform mode. It's really quick. I was modding and texturing for about 2 years before I figured out, whoa, freeform mode. So, and all you do is you just line up the lines, line up the box to the extents of the face. So the highest point, the lowest point, and the sides. And voila, you see the green box is around the part of the texture that I want. It's good. I collapse that UVW map. I'm going to save my scene. And there you go. It is textured. Now you might say, oh well, that's whatever. But now it comes the part of what do I do with 3D Studio Max to make the texture, because this could be essentially done with any program. So, hey, Darwin, quiet. My son loves Mario. He's a Mario freak. He wears Mario clothing. He's better at Mario than me. It's probably a sign of terrible parenting. So I'm gonna go back to my other scene, and in the next video in a second, what I'll do is put some detail on this thing.